My people, thank y'all for tuning in. Today I'm going to be doing a movie review on Death Wish, starring Bruce Willis. Came out, I think it was in March sometime. You know what I'm saying? It was like a remake or a reboot of the old Death Wish movies that starred Charles Bronson. And man, look, my mom loved herself some Charles Bronson, and whenever those shows or those movies came on TV or on the cable box back in the day, it was playing on the TV. I had to watch it because my parents was watching it, and I wanted to watch TV. So, Bruce Willis plays a surgeon whose name is Paul Kersey. And I really like the way they did this movie. It was pretty cool, man. It looked like they took all the steps to let you realize what type of man this person was and what type of life he had before these events happened that caused him to pretty much snap. I'm gonna let y'all know right now, there's gonna be a few spoilers in here, so if you have not yet seen the movie, bottom line, go see it. Okay? If you want to hear what I think about it, I am gonna say some things that may refer to some events in the movie that might do a little bit of spoiling for you if you haven't seen it yet. Because I recently just saw it not too long ago. But here we go. So, like I said, Bruce Willis plays a surgeon named Paul Kersey. He has a wife and a daughter, and pretty much they go through the steps of showing you just how good their life is together. They look like a very tight-knit family. Him and his wife are involved. They're involved with their daughter's school life and everything. So they go to her games. They're very interested in where she's going to continue her education at college and blah, 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 blah. I think it's the brother-in-law who's played by Vincent D'Onofrio. I don't even know if I said his name right, but he played Kingpin in the Daredevil Netflix series, and he was also Private Pyle in Full Metal Jacket. You might want to check that out too. It's a dope movie. But anyway, he's part of their family as well. So they go out to eat. You know, they're all having a good time or whatever. And you know, Bruce is a surgeon in the ER, so he got a little bit of money under his belt. He's doing good for himself. I can't remember what his wife do, but it looked like she not slacking either. So they both got money coming in from each side. They go out to eat. It's a nice little restaurant. The valet overhears them about when they're gonna be away, and when he goes to get their car, he takes a picture of their address off of the GPS, brings them their car, boom. So the day that they were supposed to actually, or the night they were supposed to actually go away for the weekend, Bruce Willis gets called into the ER. Slight change of plans. The wife and the daughter stay home. They decide because it was his birthday, I think. They'll go out and make him something to eat. So when you get home, you have a nice little birthday dinner or whatever, and some good surprises. So they go out, store, they come back. The white van parked over in the bushes. These guys tried to go in and rob the house thinking nobody was going to be there, but apparently it didn't work out that way. So the mother's in there. She's doing her thing, trying to cook, notices that the window's open, starts to think to herself, hey, did I leave the window open? I don't think I left the window open. Why is the window open? So then she sees some dirty footprints on the floor. Red flag. Time to get out the crib. Now, me, I'd have been like, yo, I'd have called my son, my daughter, whoever. Hey, yo, man, come back downstairs. Yo, we got to run back out to the store, man. I forgot to pick up the ... Yeah, let's just go and get this real quick and come back and make this dinner. Cover it up real cool. Real smooth. You know, she kind of freaked out. You could hear it in her voice. So instead of them, you know, just staying where they was at, because they were going to leave. Instead of them just staying where they was at, they came out. Situation took a sharp left. You know, they went through with the robbery, opened the safe, blah, blah, blah. Old boy was down there trying to feel on the daughter, and if you got a daughter, you know that's something that it irked the hell out of me to see that. But so they get back downstairs from where the safe was. The girl took the opportunity to cut one of the guys in the face, which of course sparked some tempers. The other guy was like, you know what, forget it then. Bang, 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 bang. Start shooting up the place. Caught the wife twice or 3 times in the chest, and I believe the daughter got shot. I'm not sure if she just sustained a serious head injury. So, Paul's at the hospital, gets a call, hey, it's gunshot wound, chest wound, blah, blah, blah. He goes, the supervisor or whatever will operate, finds out it's his wife and she's already dead. Boom. Now he finds out that his daughter, she's not doing good at all. She's in a coma. So he's going through these steps of, talking to the police, finding out they're not really doing anything. He's not satisfied with anything. His blood is really starting to boil. So he goes and looks into getting a gun. Changes his mind about it, but then a gangbanger comes into the ER, drops his gun in the operating room, and he hides it, picks it up, takes that opportunity to go out every night, start practicing shooting. Bang, 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 bang. So as time goes on, he figures, you know what? I'm going to go out here and I'm going to help people who can't help themselves. He started out small, catching carjackers and stuff and giving them the business. And when I say the business, I mean he was giving them the business. He was giving them and making them major stock. They were what do you call them? The major stockholders in the business. Okay? These dudes, he gave it to them. They wasn't getting up after he gave it to them. And the whole movie is the police trying to figure out who this vigilante is. They called him the Grim Reaper. All they knew was he was a white dude with a hood on. They had no suspicion that it was Bruce Willis because of his mannerisms and his demeanor. They was like, he's not street smart. This dude is just a family guy, blah, blah, blah. So movie goes on. Eventually, one of the guys that robbed his house ends up in the ER with gunshot wounds. He knows it's one of the guys because he recognized him as the valet, but he also looked on his wrist and seen his wristwatch on his wrist. And that's what let him know this guy has something to do with my wife dying and my daughter being in a coma. Takes his phone, tracks down where he's been and other guys in his clique, and eventually hunts each one of these dudes down one by one. And he's got so many shares in the business, he's just giving out stocks like it's nothing. Bang, 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 bang. Yo, they picked, in my opinion, the correct dude to play this part. See, Charles Bronson already had, if you even just Google Charles Bronson, his eyes, in his eyes alone, it was like, what you say to me? Like, what? That his eyes alone just said that. Even when he smiled, he'd be like, eh, but his eyes was like, what? It was weird. Bruce Willis already got that mannerisms and those attitudes that he could portray in movies already. He's like a professional killer in the movies. No matter what movie he in, if somebody dying is by Bruce Willis, they go die right. So, in my opinion, they picked the right person to play this role. The lead detective was the guy that played in Breaking Bad, as I think his name was Hank, in which I kind of like Hank for a little bit in that. But in this movie, he showed some real good qualities, especially at the end. Because you could tell he knew who Bruce Willis was and what he had done. But it was like a mutual respect for, I know why you did it. And you also helped other people in the process. It is what it is. Even Mike Epps was in this, but he had like a small part. His part was so small too. It was like, wait, was that Mike Epps? That That was Mike Epps, wasn't it? Because it's like he's there, and then wait, is that him? Because it's like the back of his head. All you hear is his voice to know it's him. The movie was really crazy though, because you start rooting for more death. It's almost like you was in the Roman Colosseums and you seeing they fighting and stuff, and you're like, oh, kill him. Like, yo, you want Bruce Willis to find these dudes and give them the business. Each and every last one of them. This movie was dope. I give it, if I had to do a star rating, I would honestly I'd give it a full 5 to tell you the truth. I liked it. I can't really think of any part that wasn't good to me, because everything was like believable to me. If there's anything that you guys that have already seen it, if there's anything that you could point out that wasn't really too good or didn't go over well with you, put it in the comments below. I'd like to hear it. But other than that, I would really recommend seeing this movie. It's a very good movie to see with your lady. I wouldn't say have a kid see it, because it's blood and guts that go everywhere when dude do his killing. When he do his thing, he do his thing. Oh, and there was one part where he was cutting this dude with a scalpel, man. Look, I have never been like, oh, when I'm seeing something in a movie, until I saw that. When he was cutting this dude nice and slow, and then he poured brake fluid into the wound. My bad, I went back there for a minute. Yo, he gave him that's what I mean by he gave him the business, y'all. It was a great movie. Kudos to all the cast, the writers, producers, directors of that. I would like to see another one, because there were multiple death wishes that Charles Bronson did. So hopefully you guys can come out with a death wish 2 and a death wish 3. And as long as Bruce Willis is in it, man, I believe y'all got something going there. But until then, hey, check that movie out if you haven't seen it. If you like my review, please hit the like button. Subscribe. I'll be doing more reviews on different movies. Please share with other people that might not have seen it and would like to know like a quick synopsis of it or someone's opinion on it. Have them watch this. Let me get them views. And subscribe, people. Subscribe. Until then, take care of yourselves, y'all. Peace.